Hello and welcome to my channel, EPV Media YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to show you simple hacks to recording and editing video for social media and for any other purpose for that matter. I'm also going to introduce you to some amazing AI or artificial intelligence tools. There are about 3 basic issues that I would like to talk about. The first is about image sizes, or the inappropriate use of image sizes, or the lack of knowledge in the appropriate use of image sizes. The second is the imaginary line. A lot of people are not aware of this, but it is something that every video producer, every content producer must know and be aware of. It is something you must have in mind when filming. And then how to film with one camera and make it look like a multiple camera work. It's amazing. It will save you a lot of cost. It will save you a lot of time. But I'm going to tackle just one of those issues. For an in-depth insight into how I treat these issues, I'll plead with you to go to my Skillshare class or profile, where I talk or have a lengthy discussion about how to identify and tackle these issues. For a link to my Skillshare class, just go to the description of this video and you will find a link to my Skillshare class. Click on that link and it will take you to my Skillshare class, and you have a lengthier and more detailed explanation to these 3 issues that I'm talking about. So we're going to have a great time together on this video. So just keep on watching. You have to watch to the end of this video to get the full extent and usefulness of this very important hack I'm talking about. In the meantime, if you have not subscribed to this channel, please kindly do so now. Just click on the red subscription button below at the corner there, and then click on the post notification bell, and then that's it. Anytime I upload any new video, you will be immediately informed. Let's go and let me tell you a little bit about what you should know about image sizes, the hacks to filming and editing for social media or for any other purpose for that matter. Now, on the internet, you see a lot of videos. Some are just recorded for fun, some just to, somebody thinks something's interesting and uploads it onto the internet. But for those who are doing specific content, trying to provide a specific information, trying to provide professional services, particularly for money, there's the need to structure how you record your videos, because video recording, to all extent and purposes, is an art of storytelling. So the first important thing you must understand is that whenever you're recording a video for your social media handles, you are essentially telling a story. Therefore, like any art of storytelling, you should know how to structure it so that to attract or make the viewing of your video much more appealing. In video recording, there are varieties of image sizes that you can frame your video in. Now, with image sizes, we are talking about how big or small whatever it is you're framing or whatever it is you're recording looks on the screen. So, for instance, if you look at this image, these are the various image sizes that you can frame an image of whatever it is you're recording it, and each is supposed to tell a different story about what it is you are recording. So, for instance, this will be a medium long shot. This long shot. This is a typical close-up, and this is what is typically a choker. And usually, typically, chokers, depending on what it is you want the viewer to concentrate on, it could be of the face, the eyes, like what you have on screen, or sometimes on the mouth, or sort of just above the chin and then around the forehead, depending on what it is that you want the viewer to concentrate on. So these are the various image sizes, and each one is intended to have a specific effect on the viewer. So, for instance, the close-up usually is used to depict closeness or to depict emotions. It's like when you're talking to somebody and he's telling you a story or whatever it is. There are aspects of the storytelling that you prefer to just maybe sit back and listen to the person. There are aspects of the story where you pay more attention And then there are certain aspects of story where you really want to look closely to the person's eyes, either to see what is this that the person is feeling, or to try and measure the emotions that the person is speaking with. It's the same thing. So whatever it is that you're recording, there's the need for you to, at certain points, get closer to the person. At certain points, go back and relax. And then at certain points, you want to get closer to the person and listen to what it is that he's talking about, because that portion is either very important or it is very emotional, and you would like to pay much more close attention to whatever it is that is being said. So it is up to you to determine which part of your story the viewer would like to pay close attention, or you would like the viewer to pay close attention to. So in recording the video, there's the need for you to record in at least 2 or 3 basic image sizes, or to give the viewer that variation in image sizes. Apart from that, the variation in image sizes also make the storytelling much more interesting. It is much more appealing to watch a story that gives you different aspects, variations in the image and the aspect and angles of the same thing that he's watching. Now, that is the first thing about the importance of image sizes. The second thing about image sizes is that it is very crucial at post-production, at the editing stage. Because at the editing stage, as I've earlier said, the more variations there are in your image sizes, the more interesting your video is to watch. So if you don't have different image sizes to edit with, then what happens, as I've noticed in most videos, is that they film in one long, medium long shot or medium shot. And then when they go to the editing stage, because there are no other image sizes to choose from, they are stuck with the long, medium shot that they used, or whatever image size they used. And then they edit out whatever they want to take out. And then they join all these image sizes together. Now what happens is this: when you join the same image sizes together, there's always what we call a jump cut, which is an unpleasant flake at the point of edit. It is much more appropriate if you join 2 different image sizes together, or if you edit 2 different image sizes together. So from a long shot, you either join it with a medium close-up or a close-up. That way the transition on the eye is much more pleasant and smoother. Now, let me show you what I mean by that.
Family people to come and realize that maybe he has sold his whole company to me.
Wow, your master had a contract in Liberia.
Yes.
And so because he was leaving, he wanted to sell the company
to me. But
he didn't want people to know that he was selling.
My master don't want his family people to know that that's what he has done. So we sat down, we went on an agreement. I've forgotten the amount, but I was able to pay like 3/4 of the money.
Okay.
To him instant, yes. So he handed everything to me and he left.
That same material, this is how it can be edited to look like.
Family people to come and realize that maybe he has sold his whole company to me.
Wow. Let me see. Your master had a contract in Liberia.
Yes.
And so because he was leaving, he wanted to sell the company
to me. But
he didn't want people to know that he was selling.
My master don't want his family people to know that that's what he has done.
Okay.
Yes. So we sat down, we went on an agreement. I've forgotten the amount, but I was able to pay like 3/4 of the money.
Okay.
To him instant, yes. So he handed everything to me and he left.
So did you notice the difference? The same clip, the same raw footage, but edited differently. What's the difference? It's just a very simple skill that I'm going to teach you to make your videos look better and more exciting and professional. Where you can make the same footage, the same one long boring single image shot footage can be made to look like a multiple camera work with different variations in image sizes and even movements in the camera to make it look as if there's a pan, a zoom, when in the actual footage nothing of that sort ever happened. Everything looks like a multiple camera work when in actual fact it was a single camera work. Hitherto, recording in different image sizes required that you record with multiple cameras, usually 3 or more, but that's not the case anymore. In this present age, you can record with one camera and make it look like multiple cameras. I'll be talking about all this. There's also something that I've noticed with online videos regarding what we call the imaginary line. Now, this is something that every content creator or anybody who records video for whatever purposes must know about and must have in mind. It is not an actual line, but it is an imaginary line that you should be aware of whenever you're recording anything for social media or any other purpose. This is to prevent the situation as it is with a lot of videos on the internet, where in one instance the person talking is looking to the right of camera, and then in the very next shot the same person is looking to the left of camera, creating confusion in the mind of the viewer as to where the person talking is positioned in relation to the camera. It is a very common thing with a lot of videos online. It is something that you should know. It is something that will benefit you extensively, and I'm not joking. These are simple hacks to simple issues about recording videos for whatever purpose, especially for social media. Now, I have talked about all these three very extensively in my Skillshare class. So if you want to have more extensive and in-depth explanation to this and how to solve all these issues that you may have with your videos, just go to the description of this video. In the description column, just go down a little bit and you find a link to my Skillshare class. Click on that link and you take it to my Skillshare class, and with the payment or something little, you get access to all my videos or my tutorials on skillshare.com. Now, I'm going to be introducing you to some AI or artificial intelligence tools that will make you correct any mistake that you have with your old videos. These amazing AI tools can enable you turn old videos to look new, or videos that you recorded in old formats or standard deviation. You can upgrade them or upscale them into videos that look like they were recorded in full HD, even 4K or even above. Amazing AI tools. I'll be doing an extensive video on all this for you in my subsequent videos that will come. That's why I will implore you, if you have not subscribed to this channel, kindly do so now. Just click on the red subscription button below at the corner there, and then you click on the post notification bell. Sometimes it is marked as all. Just click on that and that's it. Anytime I upload any video or all my subsequent videos, you will be notified. Don't forget to also share, comment on this video. I would like to hear from you about your views and what you would like me to even discuss in the future. Let me know and I'll act on it immediately. I'll reply to all comments, so you just comment on them.